catch myself sitting by the phone, feeling alone, waiting for you to call, waiting for you to call. As it rings, rings, ring, 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 ring. To my surprise, it wasn't you, and now I live like a fiend, lost in a cold sweat. Now I can't help myself shivering. It's just the sun is coming down, and you got me feeding for a fix, which is you. And I try to turn myself around, I close my eyes and all I see is you. It's just the thought that's on my mind, and the feeling I can't fight. It's got me up all night. It's got me up all night. It's just the thought that's on my mind, and the feeling I can't fight. It's got me up all night.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. How's the sound going, guys? Let me know if I need to make any adjustments before I turn the cam on. How's the sound, all? Give me them okays before I start this baby up. What's going on, everybody? Sound is solid. Looks like we're good to go. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome back to Cousin Drew's Cooking Show, baby. Can you believe it? We're already here, episode 17. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. Reefer DNA, what's going on, my man? Chef Dog, what's going on, brother? You've been in the chat since like 6:30, so thanks for the amazing, fashionably early entrance, my man. Reefer, how you doing tonight, my brother? Ma, Liz, Maxie, G. We got everyone. We got all the boys in the chat tonight. All the girls in the chat already. Starting off strong. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Thursday, everybody. Getting to the end of the week for you guys that work normal jobs. What's going on, guys? All right, baby. So what we got going on tonight, guys? I'm super excited. I've been thinking about this since like Sunday or last Saturday or something, so I'm super stoked. Been brainstorming all week. I got the plate completely visioned in my head, ready to lay it out for you guys. It's gonna be a great episode tonight. I'm also doing a chicken fabrication for you guys tonight. To get the breasts I wanted, they don't have them at the butcher already sold the way I want it, so we are gonna go ahead and break down a little chicken for you guys. See how it is to, you know, get down on the full bird tonight, guys. For the record, Max called me Gmail. his autocorrect in group chat, instead of Gmo, called him Gmail. So everyone that wants to refer to Gmo tonight, go ahead and call the boy Gmail. It's gonna be the new emote, the Gmail emote. So like I said, guys, tonight dish is going to be amazing. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing airline chicken. So basically what that means is there's two types of chicken, French cuisine, for breasts that you can cook. Airline, meaning bone in. Supreme means bone out. So we're going to be doing airline breast, bone in, as long as the chicken fab goes correctly. I haven't broken down a chicken in years, so this will be fun, but I'm sure I got it. So we'll be doing our chicken breast. We're going to be doing a rice pilaf. Rice pilaf, it's a little bit of a different rice dish. It's going to be pretty much traditional for the most part, but it's like risotto where you kind of chop up some onions and you cook it down with the rice to add like a delicious flavor. We're going to use half chicken stock, half water like I've done with risotto. We're going to throw a bay leaf and a little cayenne pepper in there. So it's going to have, you know, a little bit of a aftertaste of a kick, which will complement the sweetness of the rest of the dish very, very nicely. Blank face coming through. 3 months resub, man. One of the very first subs from my boy G on Blank Face. So thank you very much for the resub. Happy 3 months. Started off right. Cheers. Woo. Tastes good tonight. So we're gonna be doing our rice pilaf, our airline chicken breast. We're going to be doing a braised rainbow char greens. Now, if you guys have never seen these before, they're big leafy greens. You'll see them when we bring them out. The stalks, however, are like vibrant pink, orange, red, whatever color they got. It's really cool. Sometimes they're yellow, sometimes they're pink, but they're super vibrant, super cool. We're actually going to implement those into the braised greens with a little bit of shallot to, flavor it up a little bit. So we got, the greens, we got our rice pilaf, we got our chicken. We're going to be making a pomegranate red wine sauce tonight, guys. It's going to be super sweet, super delicious. It's going to complement the spiciness of the rice a little bit. We're going to have some fried basil as garnish. Now, if you guys have never seen fried basil before, when you take basil and you fry it, it turns translucent and crunchy. It turns into like a chip. Those of you guys that have kale chips, same kind of deal. They look really, really cool. They taste awesome, and they're a really cool little garnish. All you do is fry them up in a little bit of oil. So we'll have that. I got these awesome organic baby red carrots that I'm super excited to show you guys. I was going down the grocery store the other day, and where I see my rainbow carrots normally, right? I look over and I see like this red, and I'm like, yo, what is that? So I run over, and I'm like, holy shit, these are the coolest carrots I've ever seen. And I already had the dish thought of, and there's red all over the dish. So I see these carrots, I'm like, I'm throwing these babies in the dish. Why not throw a little bit more red in there and give the dish a little height? You'll see how we played it up. So we got some organic baby red carrots going in there. And then as far as the plate goes, we're going to have some fresh pomegranate seeds and some fresh chopped basil laid down on the plate as well. So the plate's going to look super delicious. It's going to be very artsy tonight. I've had this vision. I can't wait to throw it down, guys. It'll be super, super cool, super fun. Thanks all you guys for stopping in. Hi, oi, Dark. What's going on, my dudes? How you guys doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by, boys. Got the whole crew rolling in deep. I love it. I love it. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. For all you guys that are in school, working your Monday through Fridays. You're hitting the end of the week. I'm happy for you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Alright, guys. So like I said, we're doing a chicken fab tonight. Oh, by the way, guys. Before we get started, I got our bit war battle locked in. I figured out how to keep it on the screen at all times. So it will be there. And we got our wine glass back, which disappeared last week. Down here. And, so they're back in action. We got them on the screen. We had a little bit of weird stuff going on. Streamlabs isn't the most easy thing to have going. For some reason, it just always wants to mess up. So there's always something every week. I'm sorry. I do apologize, guys. But we got everything cracking tonight. Everything's laid out. So we're good to go. And just to let you guys know, we're doing a free giveaway at 200 followers. We're at 190. So once we hit 200, next episode, we will announce what the giveaway is. Everyone that's in chat for next stream, I will be announcing this later on as well for everyone else that joins in on the night. But everyone that's in chat next week, we will be doing like a little raffle type of giveaway. I will figure out what I'm going to be giving away, whether it's another kitchen item, whether it's a gift card, whatever. We'll figure it out. But 200 follower giveaway is coming up, guys. So, stay tuned for that. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started tonight, guys. This is how it's going to kind of work. We're going to break down our chicken. I'm going to show you guys how we get the breast taken off and everything. I am going to save the carcass and the extra pieces of chicken that I won't be using tonight to eat, and the carcass for stock, because we will be doing a chicken stock coming up. So that's, carcass and everything. So we'll break down our chicken. We'll get our rice cracking. We'll start our sauce. We'll get our chicken marked off. We'll get our braised greens going, guys. I'm super excited. Tonight's going to be super fun, guys. So all my subs in chat, let me see them Chef Drew emotes going up right now, baby. Let's go. All right, guys. So let me just hone my blade real quick, guys. Let's go. So we already know who the bitty master is in chat. MRM. MRM is the bit god. He's not the bit master. He's the bit god. Always will be. Till someone freakishly passes him up, which I do not see happening, because dude has dropped mad bits. Alright, guys. So for our chicken, we got our full chicken here. I got a separate cutting board here. I don't want to get the big one too messy because we got a lot of work to do on it. So for our bird tonight, guys, we got I put a little paper towel under because a lot of juices are still coming out. So we got the full bird tonight, guys, right? It's important to have a sharp knife. So here lies the breasts, right? This baby's got some double D's, so we got some beautiful breasts here, right? We got our legs and thighs right here. You know what I'm saying? So this is the bottom. This is going to be the top of the bird. you got your wings in right here, right? So if I was to rotate the chicken around, this is the opening, and this is where you get all your gizzards out. There's always this fat chunk of skin, which I'll cut off right here. But we are going to go ahead and remove all the gizzards out. I know Gmo's getting all excited right now watching me. So here's the neck of the chicken right here that we take out. I'm going to save all this. Here's some of the liver and some of the, the innards. Let's see what else we got in there. Yeah, we got, some of the other internals, right? You could actually eat these. No big deal. Cook them up. A little bit more. So you do want to go ahead and pull all the internals out. Make sure it's all cleaned out. You don't got any of that in there. This big fat piece of skin I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rip off. Fell off nice and easy. Get that out of my way. So, guys, very important when you're working with a whole chicken to, be as sanitary as possible, right? Wash your hands. Wash the equipment that you're using. Do not, put fresh food on any part of the raw poultry. You will get sick. You will get salmonella. It's not like an if, and, or but. Like, it's going to happen. So just be careful when you're doing it. Where's the penis? Well, I guess you could call the neck the penis. Looks pretty much, if you went from here, it's like something like Garrett's got. So we got our organs. We're going to go ahead and proceed to break down the bird, guys. All right. So and always start with the breast. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my little sheet tray. I'm going to go ahead and throw this baby on the cutting board, okay? Mars, what's going on, my man? How you doing tonight, baby? All right. I see you guys pouring in. Damn public schools. Fuck you, Mix. All right, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to break this baby down. All right, so like I said, you want to start on the breast, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove our breasts. And in doing so, you're going to take a wing off with it, right? And that bone that connects into the wing to about here, that's going to be our bone for our chicken, right? So we need these connected because we're going to go ahead and take the bone out of the bottom of the thigh, and that's going to keep, cause the airline breast. So first and foremost, you want to dislocate the legs of the chicken. So we're just going to give it a little tear, right? Just make sure we dislocate them legs. I do want to keep as much skin as possible tonight on the breasts because I want it to get nice brown and crispy. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take my knife, and the center of the breast is right here. Now you could feel the line, right, like a bone going up. So I'm just going to cut right off to the side of that bone, and I'm going to carefully find that, place my knife, right? I'm just going to give nice little slices. So I'm going to put my finger in there so I can feel where the carcass is. Alright? And I just want to slowly run my knife down and make sure that I'm not taking the carcass with me. I just want to slice leave as much meat as possible for the breast, but don't let the carcass come off with the breast. You know what I'm saying? You want to reserve as much of that as possible. So we got it disconnected from our thigh. And you want to make sure, like I said, that we got that wing there. Alright. Disconnected from our thigh. Going to try to keep as much skin as possible for this baby. And then once you get down to the bottom, you just find the opening, and you just cut up right through the bone, right around the bone. And voila. So now, what we got here, guys, is we got a breast wing combo, right? Skin on the breast, nice plump breast, and then the wing connected to it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set that off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the other view. Dislocate my legs, please. Well, they do call your boy the bed breaker, a.k.a. the leg shaker. So, I always stick around. You know what I'm saying? That knife, yeah, is a sharp knife. You got to have a sharp knife when you're fabbing. They do make fabrication knives. I do own one. It's just not sharpened to par right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the other side of the chicken. I'm going to kind of turn so you guys can see, right? So right on the other side of that bone, all right? Now I'm going to creep my fingers in there so I can see the carcass. And I'm going to slice right down amongst the carcass, okay? I'm going to make sure our breast is the skin staying on off the thigh, okay? We're going to cut down. Make sure we got our wing. All All right. Find our opening underneath the bone. Okay. And we're going to give that a little slice and dice. Get that disconnected from the carcass. I'm trying to keep all that skin, guys, so bear with me. Sorry. All right, so here's our next breast. It looks like I cut the bone out of it, so one of them's going to have no bone. Oh, well. At least we got this one. So the main presentation dish will have the bone. The second one won't. So as you see, I kind of cut down, right? There's still a little bit of meat there. It's been a while since I've cut, right, and fabricated the chicken. But I did do a pretty decent job as far as, getting most of the chicken off as much as possible. So I'm pretty glad. Just had Dim with the fam. A little late. Sup, Drewski? What's going on, Rob Dizzle? Thanks for stopping by, cuzzo. Just breaking down this chicken. So what we got left, guys, is we got the carcass where the breast once laid, and we got these thighs and legs right here, right? Thighs are up here, legs are back here. So we just need to work on our breasts. So I'm not going to worry about taking these off. I could, if you guys really want me to, I can show you guys. It's just like a really quick cut. You guys want me to cut off the thighs and legs for you guys? Is that something you guys want to see? If so, we'll do it real quick. No big deal. Let me know what you guys are feeling. I'm going to get a little paper towelage and kind of get some of the liquid off the board real quick, guys. So just let me know if you guys want me to take these thighs and legs off. Let me know. We'll do it real quick. No biggie. Let your boy know. Grab some paper towels, mop up liquid that kind of comes out, right? No cross. Yes. So why is it called an airline? Mars, I'm sure there's a reason. I don't have the reason. The bone being in is what differentiates it in French cooking as far as an airline and Supreme. Supreme's got no bone. Airline has the bone in. So it's just kind of like between those two things. Not sure the exact reason. Sure, I'd like to see you put it back together. Mr. Sub, what's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping by, my G. Teach us. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll chop it off. No big deal. No big deal. Put it back together. Could you imagine? Jesus. All right, so we got our carcass here. I'm just going to turn it over, right? I'm trying to keep this as sanitary as possible. So as you can see, like our thighs here, right? And it connects over to our leg. So when you're going to go ahead and you're trying to take that off, you flip it up, and then in here, you can kind of see where it connects to the bone. And the bone lies here, so you want to cut just before that. So you could actually just kind of hold it up if you want, and then just slowly take a nice sharp knife and just, take it off. So now you got your thigh here, and you got your drumstick here. And it does have a bone in the thigh. That's something you could also remove later. Maybe we will freeze these legs, and we'll do like a chicken poulet one episode coming up. The poulet is a French cooking method where you actually steam, you roast, but you use veggies and like a protein, like bacon or something, and you almost steam cook roast, and it doesn't really get much color, but it absorbs all that steam and all that flavor from the veggies and the protein. So it's a pretty cool method. You do normally use a thigh and a leg. I like doing it with duck. So where's that bone? Oh, right there. So I like typically using duck for that recipe, but chicken will work just fine. So it's no big deal if that's what you're doing. All right. So there it is. I had to dislocate that bone a little bit more. Wasn't quite doing the job. All right. So we got our other thigh and leg, guys. Perfect. I did notice the notification. I will jump on that real quick. Give me 1 sec. So here's our carcass, guys. Basically what we're going to do with our carcass is we're going to roast it off, and we're going to make a delicious, delicious stock with it. That'll be happening in the next couple episodes. Maxie coming in, gifting a sub to Rob. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Maxie. I appreciate it greatly. Big tip with all the bones left over, you can make fun, yummy chicken stock. Exactly. That's exactly what we're going to do, Chef Dog. We're going to turn this into a stock in the next couple episodes. I'm going to freeze it up. I want to see an upper scale chicken and dumplings. Absolutely, Dark. I have a great chicken and dumplings recipe. We will do that. 100%. You got it. Mods, you go ahead and write that down for me and give it to me after so I don't forget and put it on my list. All right, guys. Mr. Sub, thanks for stopping by again. Yeah, I got it. Waste to throw them out. Yeah, never throw out your scraps, man. You can always use your scraps. That's for dang sure. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my knife and my hands real quick, guys. Give me one moment. Like I said, guys, when you're using chicken, especially raw chicken, as much as I just did, it's important to stay as sanitary as possible. You do not want raw chicken mixing in with the rest of your dinner. You're going to get everyone sick, salmonella, you're going to feel like you got the flu, and it's no fun for anybody. So just make sure you guys are clean and safe and sanitary, you know what I'm saying? Supreme Denver, my bae, coming through with the host with one viewer. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it very much, Denver. You the man. You the man. Alright, guys, so I'm going to take my carcass. I'm going to set it to the side. I'm going to worry about it later on. Like I said, we're going to be turning that into stock. Yeah, I'll set it to the side over there. We'll deal with it later. Okay. I'm going to take a towel, wipe off a little dust. Alright, so we got our chicken. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn one of our breasts into the Supreme, right? I'm going to need another cutting board. So, maybe one day the host will be 1,000. Hey, I could care less if it's 1 or 1,000. Thanks for the host and thanks for stopping by, Denver. I appreciate it, my man. You're the man. Seriously. Five Guys. Oh, I love me some Five Guys, baby. Oof, ask Gmo. We love Five Guys. They got some amazing burgers. Some really, really good burgers. 100%. Alright, so for the Supreme, now I gotta kind of remember how to do this exactly. So the bone, guys, right? So here's the breast, and the bone we want is going in to here, right? So we want this large bone right here. So there's a part that you cut into and you break. Voila. Okay, I remember. I remember. We'll cut that off. Okay. So here's our little little wing, right? Little chicken wing. Get that out the way. So now we got our breast, guys, with the bone on. So we're gonna clean that bone up. So in doing so, guys, right? You got your bone. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna kind of push down. Right? We're gonna expose that bonage, right? Expose the bone. We're gonna clean up around it. We want it, really nice for presentation. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my knife and I'm just gonna kind of slowly work down and around the bone and just kind of shave it down with my knife. Alright? And then they got all this skin and buildup right here around it. I'm gonna just kind of shave that off. I want to expose as much of the bone as possible because that's what's supposed to be presented in this dish. I want the bone really showing, right? That's why I chose this. It's because I wanted this to look beautiful with its crispy skin and the shiny, clean up bone sticking out. All right, so we got our bone out. Now the only thing left to do, right, is to clean up the breast, but also you see this red cartilage all built up on here. That can be taken off very simply. You can either use a nail or use a knife and give it a little crack at the top. Alright? And then you can kind of pull the rest over with your hand. Alright. Just get all that cartilage out of there. Nice and clean. Alright. Cool. Alright. We got our bone exposed. We got our breast looking beautiful. Oh, Five Guys is the bomb. What's going on, Auntie Jen? Thanks for stopping by. Tish Palm coming through. Thanks, Auntie Tish, for coming through with the follow. I appreciate it. Alright guys, so we got our breast up. All that's left to do is kind of trim around it, right? Clean up the breast for the most part. Make sure you get all the little extra spotches of skin and fat off. You want just enough skin to cover the breast. All this excess crap underneath, if it's hanging off, if it's kind of loose leaf, just pull it off, right? Use your knife, kind of trim around it. Skin, you want to leave as much on as possible, but you don't want that dangling, right? Like, look at how much skin's hanging off the end. So just clean it up. You want it to just barely fit the chicken, right? Not too much. Nice and neat. Okay. So we got our chicken cleaned up. Our breast is looking perfecto. Alright, one last time for the cam. Perfect, guys. Absolutely perfect. I couldn't have asked for it to look any better. After not doing it for a long time, I got it. Alright, so chicken's done. We're going to do one last wash on all this, and we're going to get started on everything else, guys. Okay, I'm leaving work right now. I'll be back in 15. Chef Dog, you got it, my man. I'll see you in 15, my dude. Looking good, Drew. I learn something every time. Thanks, Auntie. I appreciate it very much. I'm glad you guys are all picking up and learning some things. So the least I can do is share my knowledge. I really do enjoy, learning, teaching what I've learned with you guys. One of my favorite things to do is to, increase some knowledge on cooking, right? Everyone's got to cook. Everyone's got to learn to cook. You're going to have to do it at some point in your life. All right? We don't all have people to cook for us and the money to, go out every night. So it's important to, pick up some quick tips, guys. Apply it to your cooking and, see what happens. See what happens. All right, knife's cleaned up. We're getting our chicken board out. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of just wash this one real quick so anything else I put in here isn't touching the raw chicken. Like I said, sanitary, guys. Sanitary, sanitary, sanitary. Everything's sanitary. Alright, get that out the way, let it dry off. So now what we got next, guys, is we're going to season our chicken breasts a little bit. We're going to let them sit, we're going to let them chill out. Then we're going to get our rice started and our wine started, and then we'll proceed to, get our braised greens going, get our chicken marked off. You might have to finish off in the oven, no big deal. The rice, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cook it in the oven. We're not going to have to worry about it, so that'll be nice. So yeah, we're going to get our dish. We're going to season our chicken up real quick. Alright, so we got one breast with our bone. Like I said, guys, I messed up the other chicken. I accidentally cut the bone out of the chicken breast. So unfortunately the second one is not going to have a bone in it, but that's not going to be the picture. So it's all good. But it does have a beautiful amount of skin on it. It's going to get nice and brown. So this would be that's a good example, right? MRM, my dude, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream, MRM. You a real one. You are the big god. So, here we go, guys. Airline, Supreme. Difference, one bone, no bone. So, at least we got a nice little learning process out of me messing one of them up, right? MRM, hope you're having a great night, my man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You are, those of you guys that don't know, MRM is one of the biggest supporters, contributors of the stream. Guys, absolutely wild, just an amazing guy, really amazing, supportive guy. So let me get them Chef Drew emotes up in the chat for my boy MRM. Show him some love, guys, because, he's one of the realest. He really is. So I got a little bit of extra virgin olive oil down on the chicken, right? Got some fresh ground pep on there. Skin side's going to be cooking first, low and slow, up to medium. We really want to render out the fat from that skin. We want to get it beautiful, shiny golden brown. Add like a nice crunch to it, right? Should be just delicious. So I'm just doing a little salt, pep, and a little bit of garlic powder. This garlic makes everything better. Makes the world go around. Okay. And then what I do is when I go ahead and I stick these babies on the pan, that side down, I'll go ahead and proceed to season the rest of them, right? Because they'll be done. I'm not going to flip them. They're just going to chill out, do their thing, right? Chicken looks good. I'm good, yeah. You better be Crypto Jesus, that's for sure. That's right, baby. Let me see them. Them emotes up in there. So I got the rest of this. We'll do a Pole episode with those babies. Gizzards are going to go into the stock, like I said, when we do our stock episode with the rest. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to set these to the side. We're not going to worry about it till the time comes. See if we got some room in the fridge. Go ahead and get these in there. Perfect. Alright guys, so what we're going to do next, we're going to go ahead, we're going to get started on our rice. And then we'll go ahead and get our sauce cracking. And then we can get going on the chicken and the braised chard. And our carrots. We cannot forget about our carrots. We can actually clean those carrots up once we get the rice going. We'll kind of do both. So, rice pilaf. Long grain rice preferably, at least for me. We're going to use some long grain rice, right? We're going to do a 2-to-1 ratio of water to rice and water dash stock. I'm going to do half stock. We're going to do 2 cups of rice, so 4 cups of liquid. 2 cups will be water, 2 cups will be chicken stock. If you're not so into the chicken stock, you use veggie stock or just use all water, no big deal. We'll throw bay leaf in there for some flavor. It's going to have some onion cooked into it just like we did the risotto. And a little bit of cayenne for some kick. So it's going to be awesome, guys. I love it, guys. I seriously do love it. What's the latest from Japan? Lots of drugs and alcohol. What state are you in? Or rather, which? I'm in California, my dude. I'm in Southern California. Tish Palm, anti-dropping that sub. Or was it Gmo gifting a sub to my Aunt Tish? Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Cheers. That's 2 from Max's resub over to Tish's sub. So, cheers. Callie, where you at? Where you at, man? Alright, guys, let's get our rice. So, we're going to be using an onion, right? A yellow sweet onion. The plan here is we're going to chop our onion nice and small so it kind of blends in with the rice. We're going to cook our onions down. We're going to throw our rice in. We're going to pearl them up a little bit, which means kind of toasting the rice grain. Then we're going to add our liquid. We're going to throw this baby in the oven. Put our hands up and just kind of let it go. Make sure it don't burn. That's for damn sure. Guys, I've said it last episode. I'm going to go ahead and say it again. You guys are in control of Daisy, right? If you want Daisy Cam, you tell Gmo, and Gmo will release the beast. So, whenever you guys are feeling like you want Daisy to pop up, just let the kid know. Manga, coming through with the host. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate that greatly, Manga. Thanks for stopping by the stream once again. I do appreciate the support. It's great to see you. Hope you're having a good Thursday, my mans. Alright, so like I said, 2 cups of rice, a little bit more rice, so make sure we're probably going to use the whole onion. Me too, London. I'm in Ontario, Canada. Awesome, man. I love all the love we're getting from Canada. Lots of love from Canada. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Shit, I'm in London. Reefer. Damn, y'all all over the world. Alright, guys, so if you haven't seen me dice up an onion before, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make some incisions amongst the onion. You can do it one of 2 ways. You can go this way. I prefer this way. And we're going to make some cuts, and it's going to do like a pre-dice. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make these little slices amongst the onion, right? Little pre-cuts. It's literally done one of 2 ways. You can do it whatever way you feel more comfortable. I've learned to like this way more and faster prep. Seems to kind of work easier for me doing it this way. I was taught the other way, but like I said, this way just works a little better for me, so that's how I'm doing it. So, now that I got those trimmed up, I'm going to turn the onion, right? Let's do 1 slice down the middle. So we're going to do a slice down here, like a little pre-dice, right? And now that we got our onion laid out, we're just going to dice it up. So, bam, 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 bam. Let that fall, slice that up. Eyes are bleeding a little bit. It's a nice fresh onion. Woo! Yeah, my eyes are hurting. That's a nice onion. So now we got our onion all diced up. A little bit of that foreskin out of there. Don't need that skin in there, right? Make sure that end piece got chopped. Voila. Got a nice small dice on the onion, guys. We will get that chopping emote, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're creeping up slowly to partner. Once we get that partner, and we unlock those emote slots, I will tell you we will have them emotes. We'll have that chopping emote. We'll get that Daisy emote. We got a lot of emotes in store for you guys, so super excited, guys. Super excited. Sorry, guys, my eyes are like bleeding right now. Tario, I love you. Absolutely. You got Canadian support, the English support, all around the world, all you guys stopping by. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. So we got a good amount of onions. Maybe we'll just use about half an onion for this one. I prefer a little bit more rice than onion anyway. So I'm going to use a stainless steel pot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn that on. You know, we'll do it on this side so you guys can go ahead and get a view. We're going to be using a lot of pots and pans tonight, guys. So I'm going to kind of be rotating them through the cameras for you guys. It's a lot going on tonight, all right? Need to get my popcorn, BRB. It's a good idea. Let me go ahead and grab our carrots because we're going to be getting those ready for prep. Just to kind of get them going, get them ready to get roasted, right? Put them out the way. So we got some organic red carrots, guys. Super, super cool. We're going to shave them down a little bit, which is going to bring out the color a little bit more. You know, personal preference on that, but I prefer that vibrant red to come through, so I'm going to shave them down real nicely, get them all smooth. Death Fury, what's going on, my G? How you doing tonight, man? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it very much. All you guys pouring into the stream, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it greatly. So, same kind of I'm not using all these carrots. They're literally for the dish. I'm putting like 2 carrots on the dish, right? So I'll save these for another night. But I do want to hand pick the best carrots. This one looks great. And this one looks nice. I'm actually going to split. So I'm going to be splitting the carrot in half, roasting it. And we're going to be standing those up on the dish. God, I hate these greens that come with it. They just make such a mess. That's why I ripped half of it off at the store. All right, let me just kind of get this mess out of here. You know, you guys know how clean I am, so just bear with me. Small damn world. Seriously. All right, so I'm going to take my carrot, guys. All right, I'm just going to cut these ends off like that. I'm going to leave a little bit of green on it for color. Alright. These bitter carrot ends out of my life, please. I am going to, you know, cook these up and make something good. Maybe we'll do like I'll do like a carrot soup or something and we'll post it. See what happens. Like a or a carrot jalapeno. So we do got our pot, right? We heated it up. We're going to go ahead and get some oil in there. We need some olive oil. We're going to sweat down these onions. So hot pot. Heat up the oil a little bit. Alright. We're going to go ahead and we're going to scrape our onions right in. Nice hot pot. You guys can hear the crack sizzling pot. Alright, so we're going to take some salt. Help draw the moisture out of the onions. Alright. Cook those babies down before we put the rice in. Alright. We're going to go ahead and we're going to measure our rice out in just a second. Make sure all our onions get in there. Right. Okay. Now we got the rice in there. Add a little bit more oil. Let them cook down just a tad bit, guys. Alright, so in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to take our carrots, right? We're just going to go ahead and we're going to give these babies a nice little shave down. And when you take that outer layer off, it really releases the vibrance of the red. I'll show you guys in a second. I'll do like a side-by-side of a peeled carrot versus a non-peeled red. These are the coolest things ever. I'm so happy I saw these little baby reds. Alright, so I don't know how well on the camera you guys will be able to differentiate the two, but this is a peeled versus a non-peeled. Oh yeah, you can see. So you see the color, right? The color difference. So that's why I'm shaving tonight, shaving this one down. Strictly for the color. Wonder where he gets the cleanliness from? Yeah, you know it. That's from Mama and Dad. That's how we are. So we got our onions going, guys. We want to cook them just until they become like translucent, right? You don't want to have like, you know, a bunch of raw onion in there, even though it is going to cook down. The oils are being released as it cooks down. The more translucent, the more flavor that's going to come out of them. So we're just going to let the onions kind of do their thing. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get our measurements ready for the rice and the liquid after I peel this last carrot. Now that I got one done, let's go ahead and fly through the next. Just take your peeler right around it. I'm not trying to take any more off than I need to, so I'm kind of going a little slower. And these are tiny. It's not like a normal carrot where you hold it and Easy to peel. Alright. Perfecto. Exactly how I want it. Alright. Onions are going. We're just getting there. Crystal B coming through, dropping a follow. Thank you very much, Crystal, for the follow. I appreciate it, girl. Alright, so we're going to take the tips, these long stringy tips off the carrot. There's no need for those. I'm going to take my carrot, guys. I'm going to slice it right down the pipe. Okay. Right down the pipe. Okay. So now we got these really cool, vibrant red, and then the inside has like the nice little white center. Alright. So these babies are they're just going to get roasted. We don't need to worry about them much right now. All we'll worry right now is this rice and these onions. So now that we got the onions cooked down, guys, right, nice and translucent, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our rice into there. So we got, like I said, we're using 2 cups of long grain rice tonight. Crystal B, I'm now Twitch official. You sure are, Crystal. You sure are, girl. Alright, so we're doing 2 cups of long grain rice. So I'm going to go ahead and measure those out real quick. I like the long grain with the rice peel off. I just think it's the way to go. You can use short grain if that's what you prefer. Not me. 1 cup in. I'm making 2 cups because I'm going to save a little bit for leftover. So I got some to grub on. Unless Garrett eats it all because he always eats all the leftovers. So. We got Hockey Boss. Let's see what I'm going to drool over tonight. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so we got 2 cups of rice down. Right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to pearl the rice with the onion, right? We're basically going to take the rice and we're going to toast it up. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix it in. Got about a medium-high heat now. I just adjusted it from a medium to a little bit above. And now we're going to kind of toast the rice a little bit. Go ahead and do its thing. Okay. That's how I did it in culinary school, so that's how I'm doing it for you guys. Sean869 coming through with the follow. Thank you very much, Sean. I appreciate it, my dude. Hope you guys are all having a good night. Again, thanks for stopping by the stream tonight, guys. We got a beautiful plate coming out. It's going to be super delicious. Those of you guys that missed the beginning, we did do a chicken fabrication. We took our breasts off. We took off the thigh and legs. So it was a cool little fun experience for you guys. If you guys want to check that out, after it will be uploaded on YouTube. We did do the little chicken fab breakdown. It's kind of cool to know. Yeah, baby, spam them emotes. Keep them emotes rolling, guys. Keep them emotes going. Alright, so like I said, we're toasting our rice up a little bit, guys. Okay. So now that the rice is kind of toasted, we're going to get our liquids ready to go. I got to switch off that so it stops making that noise when I click. Alright. Sean with a W. Oh, geez. My name is Sean, by the way. Oh, okay. We got lots of Seans in here. Love it. Are you not working tonight, Crystal? You get the night off, girl? Shawnee, is that you? Is that the Sean I think it is? Is that you? My pool man? Alright, so we got 2 cups of rice. We're doing 2 to 1. So I'm going to do 2 cups of chicken stock and 2 cups of water. I took my chicken stock. I'm using a chicken stock I've used before. So I did take it out to kind of let it get a little bit room temp. Oh. We got our stock in, guys. Alright, so we got our chicken stock in there. Now we're going to do a couple cups of water, half and half. Like I said, if you guys are into chicken stock, you're vegetarian, whatever, go ahead and get some veggie stock. If you're not into the taste of the stock in general, I know some people aren't, then use just straight water. There's no hurt in that, right? Okay. So we got 2 chicken stock, 2 water. Okay. So as you can see, the rice is completely submerged, which is fine. The rice is going to absorb all that liquid up as it cooks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish this off with a dry bay leaf, guys. You can buy dry bay leaves at the store. I bought them in this little container. They're super, super strong and pungent, so you don't need a lot. I'm going to use 1 big leaf in this, and that'll do the job. This is a nice thick bay leaf, right? Half the size of my finger. That would be plenty for the rice. So I throw my bay leaf in. I'm gonna kind of let that do its thing. And then once we take the rice out and it's time to kind of fork it and fluff it, we'll add like a little cayenne in there. We'll season it correctly. Be perfect. I'm sick, so I'm using my off time to watch. I love it and I appreciate it very much. Crystal, thank you, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Bear Jew. What's going on, Sammy D? How you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Everyone, Crystal's first time stopping in Twitch. Sammy D's in the house. Man, them emotes, guys. Come on. You're subscribing for a reason. I'll get them damn emotes up. Alright, so rice is good. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna let that come to a boil. And when it comes to a boil, we're putting a top on it with some foil. We're throwing that baby in the oven. Oven's on 375. We're gonna get our sauce started, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and grab my foil, get that ready. For the sauce, we're gonna be using some garlic, some shallot, to kind of render out, get the oils going. Then we're gonna add our liquids in, some fresh thyme, a bay leaf, same deal. We're gonna let our sauce reduce down, right? So it's important. You want to let your liquid and the rice come to a boil, so it's already got that quick jump, right? That quick start of boiling water. You can put it in the oven right now straight away, but it's gonna take longer than it would on a stovetop to get to that boil. So let it come to a boil, then cover it, then throw it in. Little fact. Who's Reefer? Reefer's my man's. Reefer's the dog. I'm special. Team Garlic, you know it. I love it, guys. I love all the emotes in the chat. You guys rock. We got the best growing community out of all the Twitch chefs, I think, right now. That's because of you guys. It's because of all you guys. Alright, so we're going to grab some garlic. We're going to get garlic and shallot chopped up. We're going to do shallot 2 ways chopped up because we are going to throw some with our braised greens. So I'm going to chop up the shallot, one in a dice. Actually, I'm not even gonna dice it. I'm gonna I forgot I'm gonna strain my sauce tonight, so I'm gonna leave them kind of bigger. If I wasn't gonna strain out the sauce, then I would most likely do a small dice for presentation wise. But I'm gonna strain the sauce because I want it very silky, very smooth. I don't want clumps in it tonight. I want it to be really smooth and silky. So in doing so, this is how I'm gonna do my shallot. I'm gonna cut them actually the same way since I just realized that. So I got my shallot split in half, cleaned off. And I'm just going to do like a straight cut down the shallot with long, stringy shallot, right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take your shallot, and we're just going to do like a nice cut. Nice little cut, right? Now you got your little rainbows of shallot. So, scoot those off to the side. Get our next one cracking. Okay, got our shallot sliced up, guys. Our rice is almost at a boil. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take a little spoon, just kind of mix it around so the bottom isn't sitting. That's where all the heat is. You don't want anything to stick and burn. Rice tends to do that if you're not mixing it, so don't let it burn. Don't let anything stick. And on culinary school, they told us not to take it out, not to touch it, not to mix it, let it cook. I like to take it out and give it that scrape. I don't want to risk anything burning. I hate that bitter burnt texture. It's different per pan. So, it's just kind of something I do. Big deal. Those knife skills, bro. I've been doing it for a minute, but I appreciate the compliment, dude. So it just kind of speed comes in time when you're prepping, like a maniac, which I was doing between school and work, years back. Kind of just stuck with me. So the garlic, I'm going to get these pressed for the sauce. So I'm going to turn on my that's for the fried basil saucepan. So we'll move these around so you guys can see. Alright, so we're going to turn our heat on over here. We're going to get our pan heated up so we can get our garlic in there and our shallot, start cooking it down. So for the garlic, all I'm doing is just a nice little rough chop of garlic, nothing crazy, guys. I'm just kind of cutting it to open it up, help those oils release down. We're going to sweat that down with the shallot. It's going to add like a nice flavor base for the sauce. For the sauce itself, we're using pomegranate juice, right? Some of that expensive ass palm. And we're going to be using, I got this Monterey County 2015 Pinot, nice and cheap. I am a Pinot lover, especially for my sauces. So these will be the two we use tonight. Save that cork dizzle. No worries, bro. Hey, Pops, you ended up making it in. I thought you had work tonight. Thanks for stopping by, Dad. I appreciate it very much. Do you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? What's going on? We having some issues? We got some issues going on? What is juice? It's that drink, baby. So we got our wine. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. We got our wine. We got our juice, right? Save that cork. What was I grabbing? Oh, we need to get these in here. Give me a sec. Check my pot. Nice and hot. So we're going to get some oil in there. A little extra virgin. Heat up that oil. It's a hot pot, so I just took it off the heat just to heat the oil up, right? So we're going to get our shallot in there. Not all of it. Should be plenty. The rest is going for the greens. A little bit more. So we got our shallots in there. I'll switch over for you guys. Don't trip. So our rice is getting there, guys. It's almost at a boil. I got it on high heat. I really just wanted to come to that boil so we can get it in the oven, get it going. Giving it that little scrape down across the bottom. Now the shallots, we got some oil in there. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Same thing, like, treat it. It is an onion, so treat it like an onion. Help draw the moisture out. So we got our shallot in there. The reason I'm throwing the shallot in there first, because you can cook the shallot down a little bit and then throw the garlic in, and the garlic won't burn. So just timing it out a little bit. Appreciate been working nights. Yeah, Dad, I know what you're doing, so no worries. I do appreciate you stopping by. I love listening to the sound. Cooking sounds, alone are a turn on just enough. So cooking's, one of the best things in the world. We got that. With that, we need our herb. And what I'm also going to be doing tonight, those of you guys that tuned in to the episode that we made our compound butter with the other night with the salmon, I'm going to actually use that compound butter tonight. It consists of all sorts of herbs, some lemon, some garlic, shallot, salt, pepper. I'm going to take that butter and I'm going to baste the chicken breast with it tonight. It's going to be insane. The flavor that's going to come through, oh baby. All right. So our shallots are starting to, turn colors, right? Starting to get some beautiful color on there. Releasing all them oils. Throw a little bit more olive oil in there because we're about to throw that garlic in there. Alright, so our shallots cooking up real nice. We're going to take our garlic, guys, throw that in there. Now we got garlic and shallot in there. We're going to let those babies cook down a little bit. Our rice has come to a boil, guys. Exactly where we wanted it. So I'm going to grab my foil. We're going to cover this baby up. Shibby5, what's going on? Herb Bait Nation, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream, my dude. We're going to cover this up. Now, you could do this on the stove top. No big deal. The reason I'm popping it in the oven, guys, is because I need a room on my stove. I'm not working in a commercial kitchen. I don't got that space. We're putting that in the oven. It's 8 o'clock, so around 8:30 or so it should be done. Right when everything else is kind of coming together. Shibby, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Like I said, appreciate it very much. Thank you for the support. Hope you're enjoying your time. So garlic and shallots going, guys. All right. Sauce is about to get cooked together. The greens go kind of quick. All we're going to do is kind of prep them, clean them up a little bit. I'll show you guys that. We do need to get our fried basil, crack-a-lack, and get it done. Get them situated. I don't even have to worry about them. So I got a little saucepan, guys. We're going to turn that on. Nice low heat. I'm going to take some veggie oil, all right? Just enough to kind of cover a couple basil leaves up, all right? And now we're going to heat up this oil and we're going to do a little fry, all right? So we're just going to turn that up. We're going to let our oil heat up. We're going to get our basil cooked off. All right, now that our shallot and our garlic starting to cook together, you really can smell the flavors releasing, all the oils coming out. So delicious. Really good base for a sauce is, garlic and shallot. You can never go wrong with the two. Just bought a house, started cooking for the fam. Learning some new shit. Hey, well, I appreciate it very much. I'm glad you're stopping by, brother. Hit up the YouTube. We got all past episodes on there. Last week is a cooking 101 tutorial, more of an episode. So, check it out, brother. If you have any questions, ever need any help, refer to your boy, hit me up with them DMs, and I'm here for that. So now that we got that going, it's time to add our liquids in, guys. So we got our pomegranate juice in our wine. So I'm going to add some pomegranate juice in there. Okay. Now we're going to add some red wine. Nice Pinot Noir. Okay. No. We're going to let that cook down, guys, into a beautiful little sauce. I'm going to add some fresh thyme to that, right? Herbs, the better. Enhance the flavor. Nice earthy, rich tone of the thyme. Super delicious. Definitely put it in a lot of my sauces. So we're going to add a sprig of thyme in there. Take about half that off. So we got a nice sprig of thyme in there, guys. We're going to let that go. And we're also going to take a bay leaf, and we're going to enhance it with a little bay leaf as well. Throw a bay leaf in there. Okay. And we're just going to let these flavors kind of cook together. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to rip this thyme off the big leaf. Cut that off real quick. Alright. We're going to let that cook down, guys. We're going to let it do its thing. We want it to self-reduce, self-thicken. As it goes down, it'll thicken up a little bit. Shibby, thank you very much for the follow, my man. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. Seriously. Thank you. So next, guys, let's get our carrots seasoned up. We can get those in there. We can get them roasted off. We'll just reheat before. So with the carrots, what we did is we split them, right? So all we're going to do is we're going to take a little extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to throw down on there. A little salt. Right? Fresh ground pep. And we're really going to let the organic carrots kind of speak for themselves here. It's a little salt and pep's all they need. Just kind of make sure they're all coated up, both sides. Mix them around in the seasoning and the oil. Get them well coated, right? Alright, so these babies are going in the oven, guys. We're going to throw them in. We're just going to roast them off real quick. Get some color cracking. So, like as you see here, guys, we got a hard boil going on our sauce, right? So now that's at a high heat, I'm going to turn it down to a simmer where it's still bubbling. And with a nice softer simmer, it's going to start reducing still, but it's not going to be so intense where all the liquid just kind of dissipates and disappears. You know what I'm saying? Bandits, what's going on, my man? How you doing today? Dan, thanks for stopping by, G. Appreciate it. Wine sauce is life? Absolutely. Hey, if my first-time subscribers get leftovers at work tomorrow, if I got any leftovers, Crystal, I'll bring it in, girl. You'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Don't get me wrong, I love Gordon, but play that. That would be awesome. You guys crack me up. So I'm going to get my little herb thing back in the oven. We're going to take our greens out. We're going to get our greens prepared for the braise. And then we're going to get our chicken cracking, guys, and everything's going to kind of come together. Alright, so we got our oil heating up. To check oil, guys, a little quick, little water. Oh, yeah. Cracking, right? So I'm going to turn that down. Now that the oil's hot, I'm going to turn it down to a lower temperature. Heard the snap. I know it's good to go. Alright, guys, so those of you guys that haven't seen rainbow chard before, boom, Mr. Sub, how you doing, man? I'm glad you're here, brother. Missed you last week. So these are the rainbow chard, guys. So what we got, right, is we got these really big leafy greens with this, look at this big red stem, right? Look at the colors on this. So that one's got like a nice red. Where's the belt? Let me pull that off. So this one's got a white center. This one's got yellow. And we got a couple with red, right? The stalks, like a banana leaf, right? Just fan off. The stalks are edible. We're going to give them a thin slice. And we're going to, just like the shallot, and we're going to cook them in with the shallot into the greens with the braise, a little lemon juice, salt, pepper. Be bomb. Still wanting those short ribs. Hey, we'll do another short rib. We'll do like a little, we'll have to do like a Side Street family meal one night. We'll do like short ribs for you. Just made the rainbow chard last night. I love how you can plate the colors. Absolutely, Death Fury. It's a great ingredient. I used it in culinary school, actually. Yeah, every stop. What is that? The queen lettuce. Manga, this is a rainbow chard. So what we're going to do, guys, alright, is I'm basically going to pull right off the stalk, the greens, right? Right down the stock. Alright, same deal over here. Gonna pull it right down the stock. Because we're gonna chop our greens up a little bit, so it's okay. And then we're gonna use these babies right here. The greens do, tremendously. As you cook them down, they shrink in. So you may think you have more than enough, but I guarantee you don't. I guarantee you don't. All right, so got our greens trimmed up, just pulling right down the stem, like I said, guys. I'm just keep taking an eye, looking over at the. Here we go, at our stock right there. I just keep taking a little peek over at the sauce just to get an idea of how it's going, right? It's already cooked down quite a bit. Turn it down just a little bit so it cooks down a little slower. Alright. So, it's nice and pomegranate. A little bit more red wine in there. That's why it's nice to give it a little taster, you know what I'm saying? And we'll let that come to a nice simmer. And I do want all the colors of the char in there, so I'm going to use yellow and the red in there. I don't know if we'll use all the greens, but we will use most of them because, like I said, it does condense down a lot when you start cooking them down. So, got our greens. We got our yellow stock. I don't need this one. I don't like how wilted that one is anyways. So what we're going to do, guys, is now that we got our greens separated, we're going to take our stalks. Alright, we got our red and our yellows. I'm going to clean these babies off. We can use the thick end bottoms for now, and we'll see how much goodies we get out of that. We're going to get a lot of yellow because this one's so thick. Just going to kind of clean up the sides of it real quick, guys. Alright, get those gross ends off. You can see where like the little leafy ends start, and you're just going to pull those off the stems. Those of you guys that are tuning in, came in a little bit later into the stream. Tonight we're doing a airline chicken breast, bone in. We're going to get that skin nice and crispy. We're going to start doing that in just a minute. And we're doing that over a rice pilaf. Hold on, let me turn the flame on. Rice pilaf. We're going to have, our greens that we just started breaking down right now down. We're going to have some fresh pomegranate seeds, some fried basil, some chopped basil, our roasted red baby organic carrots. And then the red wine pomegranate sauce. It's all going to come together, look really, really good. I'm super excited, guys. Where's Princess Shawnee? I don't know where Shawnee's at. I do not know. Cooking with wine, my girl would flip. I'll have to hide a couple bottles from her. She'll guzzle that shit down. Like any woman, like any good woman, right? Alright, so sauce sizzling. Got those going. Oil. We're gonna do a test fry on the basil in just a second after we get these cut up. I got a pan heating up right now for the chicken. We're gonna let that pan heat up. Start rendering out our skin. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is let's rotate over. I'm gonna take our stems, and I'm just gonna take it, and I'm gonna give like a nice rough chop, right? Now these are all gonna be thrown into the dish. Voila. So we're getting our red chopped up. Let's move on to that yellow. We're going to split it so it's about, roughly the same size as far as the curve. A little bigger ain't no deal. Almost took my finger off. I had a little end peeking in that I didn't notice. That would have been awful on stream. So we got our yellow and our reds cut up, right? Oh yeah, sauce is going down. Turn that baby down. It's already thickening it up really nicely. Okay. Yeah, pop that recipe up if you need to see it. No big deal. We got it there for you guys. Chopping skill up, level 10. You know what it is, baby. Been doing it. So we got shallot, we got our greens, right? We got our hot pot. Heat up for that chicken. We got hot oil. We're going to do a test fry, guys, on the basil. So I got some living basil. I'm gonna do a test fry on the leaf, just kind of see what happens with it. I can show you guys that. We'll get our greens pan out the way. Alright, we'll get our low flame here. If it goes too quick, it goes too quick. It's too hot. Let's see what happens. So there's our basil leaf in the fryer, right? Like, doing a little quick fry on it. I'm going to turn it over. And kind of let it do its thing. I got it on a low heat. As you can see, oh yeah, it's working. It's working. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a paper towel and we're going to get ready to put it on a paper towel. The paper towel is going to kind of get all the grease off of it. Our chicken pan is nice and hot. So we're going to get some oil in that in a sec. I just wanted to go ahead and do our test fry. Yeah, it's looking good. Alright, so we got our paper towel lined up. We're going to get ready to put our basil leaf on there. I'm not sure. It might just need a little bit longer. Now for our chicken pan, guys, we're going to add some oil in there, some extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Make sure you got enough to coat the bottom of the pan, guys. Okay. Remember, I have some oil on the chicken, so it might come off a little bit. Alright, so looks like our basil leaf is good. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. We're going to see how much that crisps up, and then we'll do another one if need be. We got our chicken breast right here, guys, for you guys that didn't see earlier. We got our bone-in supreme right there, right? Seasoned up, just been chilling, ready to go. So we're going to get that baby up on the pot in just a second. Finger salad, yeah, seriously, it was almost there. Jack and Jill, what's going on, girl? Alright, so let's get our chicken down, guys. We're going to render out the skin, get it nice and crisp. Alright? So like I said, now that I got the chicken down, I'm going to season up the other side. We got it about a medium flame because I don't want it to go too quick. I really want to kind of start rendering out the fat from the skin of the chicken. And then once that's the case, we can turn the heat up just a tad bit. So while that's going, I'm just going to kind of pre-wash one of these dishes, guys, so we focus on the chicken. We'll get the other side all seasoned up. Alright, so chicken's down. We got oil in the pan doing its thing. We got a low flame. We're going to take some salt. Okay. Take some fresh ground pepper. Always. You guys that have tuned in, you know I'm a pepper fiend. Seasoning king. Yeah, where's Jackie at, man? 2 ups in a row. She must not have got her new phone up. She said she was having phone issues, and that's why she couldn't tune in last week. Missed my little cuzzo. Alright. Salt, pepper, guys. A little garlic powder on that bit. Alright. We're going to let them go. Alright. We're going to let these babies kind of do their thing. Make sure we got enough oil. So our basil leaf, guys, came out nice and translucent. You can like see my finger through it. And crispy. So it's nice and translucent. Nice and crisp, right? So we're going to get a couple more of these fried up for garnish. And then we're just going to kind of set them to the side until the time comes. Oh, let's get those in there. Get a couple of our basil leaves in there, guys. Daisy cam time? Hey, Dark, you just tell them, man. You guys tell G when you want that daisy cam, and she's all yours, guys. It's all yours. Alright, so guys, while we're got a second, we're going to take our rice out. Take our carrots. Carrots are looking good. We're getting there. We're gonna take our rice out, and we're just gonna do a, quick swipe on the bottom. Make sure there's no burnage happening. Let's check back to our chicken. We're gonna take a peek on how the skin's crisping up. We got a little bit of color starting to go down. All right. Want lots of color in there. I'm gonna turn the heat up just a tad bit, a little bit, maybe a little bit more oil in there. Tad bit. Our basil leaves crisping up nicely. Turn them over. I think they're just about done. That one's done. This one's done. You guys might be able to see after how translucent they really get, but it's really quite cool. In person, the color it's quite amazing. All right, so basil's done, sauce is cooking down. We're gonna check our rice. Just touch that pot. Oh, no worries. Cold water. All right, where's my towel? There we go. All right, so we can give a little fluff in there. Seems like all the water's kind of absorbed up. We're gonna take a grain of rice. A little tough. We're almost there. We're almost there. Just about there. So what I'm gonna do, guys, since we're like 3/4 of the way with the rice, I'm gonna put the top back on, and I'm just gonna kind of let it chill, carry over cooking, be ready to go. Doesn't really need any much more heat on it. So we'll just kind of set that to the side. Get that top back on there. Is the chicken on medium or high heat? Chicken's on about like a medium to low medium right now. Because the skin's on there, I really want the fat to render out of the skin, and doing it on a low temperature is better so it doesn't burn. We do got Daisy. Daisy girl, you want a treat? You want a treat, Missy? Wash the hand off real quick. You want a treat, baby? Say hi to everybody. All right. Come on, baby. Come here. Come here. Sit. Say hi to everybody. Good Daisy girl. All right. Nice. Good girl. She's a good girl. There's Daisy girl. Alright, so our chicken's cooking up nice. Chicken, what? Hope you don't bump the camera. And she always be bumping the camera, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Cutest dog ever. She's a sweet, sweet girl. Supermanium. What's going on? M City, what's going on, baby? What's going on, Maddie? Alright, so chicken's looking good, guys. Go ahead, check it out. We're getting some good, getting some color now. We're starting to sweat up. So like I said, you want the chicken on like a medium low at first till the skin really starts rendering. Then you can crank it up just a little bit. All right. I can't wait till we have a Daisy emote, guys. Seriously, I cannot wait. It's gonna be amazing, amazing. So I'm gonna get this hot. Let's check our wine sauce is reducing. Turn that down a little bit. We don't need our hot oil anymore for our basil leaves, so I'm going to go ahead and get that out the way. I'm going to move our rice that's chilling to the back. We're going to check out our carrots. Once these get close, carrots are cool. We'll let those chill. We'll throw them in, let them finish off at the end. We are going to need some fresh basil. We're going to need our greens prepared, guys. Why doesn't Daisy have a doggy apron? Hey, that'd be pretty cool, right? A little dog apron. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I just kind of spread the fat around, right? Make sure every part of the skin and the chicken's touching that fat. Helps brown it up. We can get our greens about started. We're going to let them braise. I'm just going to make some room real quick, guys. So we'll put our carrots over here. We'll get our sauce up front. See, when got a big kitchen, not a lot of room. Got to kind of improvise, throw things places. Let's get our pan. So we're going to heat up our back pan, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that ready to sweat down the shallots and the rainbow charred stems that we're sauteing in, right? No Owen, what the oh, Maddie. Oh yeah, I'm not Garrett. Whatever. Thanks all you guys for tuning in. Seriously, thank you so much, guys. I announced it earlier at the beginning of the stream, but all you guys that are here now, at 200 followers, we're doing a free giveaway, which will be announced next week. We're going to kind of do a little raffle next week. Anyone who's in the episode on Tuesday will be entered into the raffle. We're going to go ahead and draw a straw and pick one of you guys. I'm not sure what the prize is going to be yet. It may be a gift card. It may be maybe a gift card. It may be, you know, another kitchen appliance. We'll figure it out. Talk to G tonight, see what we can get going, but we'll be one of the two things, guys. Put a little bit more oil. I want that skin to really, really crisp up. We're getting there. Lower and slower the better. Sauce is reducing up real nice. We got our pan heating up. We're going to go ahead, guys. We're going to throw some oil in the pan, some extra virgin, right? We're going to sweat down these shallots. What do we got here? Only HMM had come through with the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it very, very much. Dry chicken. I love it. I don't know about dry chicken. All right, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take our shallot. Get that in there. Turn that up a little. All right. We're going to get our stock from our greens. We got about an even portion of yellow to green, or I mean yellow to red, so throw all that in there. What we're going to do is we're going to let those saute up, guys. We're going to get some good color on them. Let them do their thing. A little bit more oil. All right, guys, we're going to check our chicken. So our chicken's starting to get some color, but we're not quite where I want it. I want a nice golden, you know, tone amongst the entire breast skin. This one's getting a little bit more. So that's why it's important to have, you know, like enough oil in the pan and to make sure it's evenly dispersed. So both, you know, proteins, whatever you got in there, are cooking evenly. So that's why I keep, you know, moving the oil around the pan. So you got a nice even spread for the chicken. Greens in the back. It's going to be cooking up real nice. We're going to do a nice little braise on there, guys, with some chicken stock. We're going to add some fresh lemon juice, some seasonings. It's going to be super bomb. Go ahead and clear some room up for you guys. For me, you guys. So we are going to chop some basil up. We do need to get our greens chopped up. Right now I just want to go ahead and make sure that all this is getting started. We do need to cook down the stems and the shallot. You know, make sure that you don't have this raw. The stems can, you know, raw tend to be a little bit on the bitter side. So it's good to cook them down, release the oils, you know, really bring out the flavor of them. All right, now we're starting to get some color on our chicken. Lots of color. All right, so those are about ready to flip in a minute. So we're gonna take our greens, guys, right? Our greens. So I'm going to kind of lay them out so they're all pretty similar as we chop. Even if it, you know, rip it in half. Make sure that they're all laid out pretty evenly as we're going to chop it up. Some pieces are bigger than the other. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chiffonade. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to roll it. Right? You see me rolling. So I got it all rolled up, right? And then we're just going to do a nice little chiffonade cut. That's how you would cut basil for like a caprese salad or something, right? So now you got these like nice long strains. The red pokes through, looks nice and pretty. You know what I'm saying? Get these babies going. Chicken's smelling good, baby. Rice is chilling. Sauce is cooking down. So now I got my sauce cooked down real low, right? Nice and concentrated. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add a little bit more liquid to it because what I was trying to achieve was a nice concentrated flavor, right? So now I'm going to loosen it back up with a little bit more wine. Just a little bit more pomegranate juice. And I'm going to let that cook down the rest, and it should be at like a perfect consistency for when I want it. Alright, so we're going to let the rest of that cook down. Our sauce will be golden. We'll strain it out. Alright. Everything's kind of coming together, guys, little by little. We got nothing in the oven, so I don't got to worry about that. The shallot's kind of absorbing some of the color from the yellow and the red, so it's kind of cool. It's going to be like a really colorful dish tonight. Got love. Alright, turn the flame up on that. We're going to check our chicken out, guys. Looks like we're just getting to where we need to be. We got some beautiful gold crispness going down. Perfect. Perfect color. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright. So, now we got the chicken flip. We're going to let that side cook down, guys. Look at that chicken, baby. Look at that chicken. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Beautiful gold crust. That's why you start it low and slow. You pull the fat out, get that beautiful gold crust on there. You know what I'm saying? Catch up with you guys. Happy Chef, what's going on, my man? Thanks for stopping by, dude. I'm glad that I know it's late for you over in Europe, so I'm glad you got to stop by, dude. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it greatly. I love waking up in the morning before work. You know, sitting there with my cup of coffee and watching your stream. I really do. I do enjoy your stream a lot. So thanks for the love, man. I appreciate it. Everybody in chat, Happy Chef TV is one of the bigger chef streamers on Twitch. Go ahead and spam some emotes for him. Show him some love. Thanks, thank him for stopping by. I do appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'm most likely gonna finish this chicken in the oven. Yes, Chef Dog. I most likely will. Right? Yeah, guys, show some love. Show some love to the Happy Chef. All right, so now we got our roots, right? Our stems and our shallots cooking up. Letting those get translucent. Let them cook in. Really want to develop like a nice bronze color on them, right? Get some caramelization happening. I'm pushing it to this side, guys, because I'm using two big pots. And all the heat's right here, so that's why I kind of got it awkwardly situated for you guys that were wondering. Alright, so all we're trying to achieve now is just to mark off the other side of the chicken, and then we'll finish this baby off in the oven. Turn that up a little bit. The sauce is crack-a-lacking, guys. Cooking that down. Gmo coming through, gifting a sub to the Happy Chef. Holy cow. Welcome to the family tree, Happy Chef. Thanks for the gifted sub, G. Appreciate it greatly. Cheers, Happy Chef. We got lots of subs coming in tonight. Appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you. Alright, sauce is cooking down. These babies are looking good. Chicken's finishing up, guys, little by little. Oh yeah, I see the color coming. We're getting these babies cooked in. Okay. So now that we got our greens, guys, once those are a little bit more cooked down, we're going to throw our greens in there. We're going to get our chicken stock in there, and we're just going to let them do its thing. We're going to let all the flavors absorb. We're going to let them cook down. We're going to get these greens nice and tender, and they'll be ready for plating. Chicken's just cooking up, guys. We'll get an internal temp once I'm done on the top. We'll throw them in the oven, let them finish off. We'll pull everything else together. We'll get the plating situation, and we'll get it going. Shots come in for every sub if you're new to the channel. Oh, Kitchen Confidence, what's going on, my brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. Glad you had some time to cruise through the stream. Hope you're having a good day. And wasn't sure, I was working all morning, so I'm not sure if you streamed today, but if you did, I hope you had a good stream. JKT97, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the support. Week by week. You guys are the best. Alright, so we're getting some good color on the other side of the chicken. We're going to let those go. We're going to pop that in the oven in just a second, guys. These are just about done right here. All the stems and the shallot. Yeah, perfect. We got our color. So now it's time to add our greens in, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit more olive oil. Okay, get it ready for the greens to cook down. Got our oil in there. Take our greens, throw them in. A little bit more oil on top. A little salt. Fresh ground pepper, guys. Alright. Let this go for a sec. Check our chicken, guys. Just about ready to go in the oven. Yep. Alright, so chicken's about to go in, guys. I'm going to take one of the chickens. I'm going to get a little internal reading on that. Figure out where I am so I kind of have an idea for when I need to take it out of the oven. We do got some fatty breasts tonight. That might take a little time. We're going to let that chill for a sec. Hey, Dilly D coming in with 500 biddies. Thank you very much for the bit still. Appreciate it very much. You the man. Nah, I work today, but we're streaming tomorrow till Sunday. Awesome. Affiliate celebration streams. I love it. Happy affiliate, man. I'm glad you got it, brother. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Hey! Kittles Tittles, what's going on, baby? Kitty Titties, whatever you are. Drew, can you be my dad? I need me a dad who can cook. Hey. Come to Cali, I'll be your daddy. Cook you some good meals, baby. Alright, so now we got our reading. 120. We're looking good. We're actually going to pull these out a little bit before you normally would because we're going to go ahead and baste these babies in butter. So I'm going to take the chicken, tossing that right in the oven. We're not going to worry about it anymore. Now we're going to have a nice little clear view of the greens for you guys. Alright. So as you see, they kind of cook down and condense, guys. The greens a lot. A lot. So we need some fresh lemon, alright? We're going to take some fresh lemon. We're going to roll it, kind of get the juice ready. Make sure you wash your hands after raw chicken. Jay, I know. This ain't no raw chicken. And I'm very much so on the sanitation issue. So I appreciate the tip, but I'm always on it, brother. But thank you. What county? Ventura County, baby. Ventura County. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw some fresh lemon juice in there. Oh my god. You guys just would have seen how much lemon juice just sprayed across my kitchen. That was awesome. Alright. That was too funny. Alright. We got our greens kind of cooking down. Alright. Now, grab our stock. Throw a little bit of stock in there. We're going to let those flavors absorb. We're going to let it cook into the chicken stock, guys. See you soon. And chat, enjoy the stream. Happy Chef. Again, thanks for stopping by, man. I do appreciate it. I will be stopping in the next stream in the morning when you're on, and I'm, up before work. So I do appreciate the support, my man. Welcome to the family tree with the gifted sub, and I'll see you later. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the night with your daughter and your pups. And yeah, man, thanks for the support, dude. Seriously, thank you. All right, so where are we at? We got our greens in. We're gonna braise these babies in that stock. We're gonna let it do its thing. Okay. We got our sauce, guys. Reducing down, very nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's getting nice and thick. Got that slim, thick sauce, baby. Oh man, too kind, bro. Thanks. Of course. Happy Chef, you're the man. Nothing but positivity. You know what I'm saying? We gotta support each other, and I got you, man. I got you. So we're gonna let that chicken go. Our rice is carried over. It's cooking good. We're gonna fluff it up. We're gonna season it up right before serving. We're going to get our dish ready. We're going to go ahead and right when we take that out, what we're going to do, guys, is I had this compound butter I made a couple episodes ago. We're going to take our compound butter. It's got all sorts of garlic, shallot, fresh herbs, some lemon, some juice, some lemon zest in there. We rolled it up. We made this bomb compound butter. I'm going to baste these chickens in that butter and a little fresh thyme and garlic, and we are going to put all that flavor into that chicken. It's also going to add like a nice shiny glare to it for the plating. Oh, man. It's working me up just talking about it, guys. I got to move this basil. I can't even read what y'all saying. We do need to chop some of that up, by the way. That's why I got it out. Ventura County. I'm over in T.O. Everyone cooks their own way. Doesn't mean that it's the wrong way. Chill out and watch. Drew knows what he's doing. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Supermanium, I'm on top of it, brother. I got an idea of what I'm doing, so thank you for your help, but I'm good, brother. Sit back and watch. There ain't no sanitary issues happening here, I promise you that. Alright, sauce is good. I'm going to turn it off and let it chill. It's going to kind of thicken up as it chills out. Our greens are braising right in there. Look at that. We got our stock rolling. It's absorbing all this chicken stock. It's cooking in it. Taking all that flavor with the rest of it. We're going to let it do its thing. For right now, we're going to take some fresh basil, guys. We're going to chop that up. Just a little bit of basil. Alright, so basil's strong. You don't need a lot. This is for the plating. This is for adding some, nice green to it. We're going to have all sorts of red happening on the plate, so be nice to complement it. We're doing basil two ways, right? Some fresh chopped, and then we got the fried garnished basil, which is nice and crunchy. Cousin DK laying down the law. Everyone's got their own style. And it's cooked on a temp, it's all good. Absolutely. Everyone, that's the cool thing, right? No one's here to hate. It's nothing but positivity in here, guys. It's all that's important. Positive vibes, right? We're all friends. Everyone's got their own way to cook, right? That's the beauty of cooking. Something some people may not like, you may like. And that's cool, right? So you may cook a certain way that others weren't trained, others don't really know about, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? The art of cooking is so amazing because it's very personal and it's to you, and you can do it however you want. And nobody's wrong, nobody's right. It's just kind of it is what it is. Everyone cooks their own way. It's no big deal, guys. Oh, the basil really brings out the color in my eyes. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So what I did, guys, I'm just chopping up, like nice fine little chop on the basil. Get it ready for plating. Just take it off the knife. We got that finely chopped, ready to go, guys. Okay. We're going to check out our braise, looking good. Sauce is looking good. Let's go ahead and flavor our rice up, guys. We'll do that while we got a moment. Look at that, I used the towel this time. Low key, guys, I kind of played it off, but I burnt the shit out of my hand earlier by grabbing this baby. It's cooled down now, but right there, I got like a nice little leather mark, but these hands have felt it before, so it's nothing new. It's nothing new, baby. Alright, so we got our rice, guys. So what I mean by fluff, I'm just rotating with this right now, but we're going to use a fork in a second. I'm just kind of breaking it up. Alright, so rice is cooked perfect. What do we got here? Dilly D coming in and gifting a sub to Supermanium. Thank you very much for the sub. We're going one more sub. We'll do two for the shot. So one more sub, we'll take a shot. I do appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much. What's the purpose of the fried basil? So the purpose of the fried basil, my friend, is basically it's a garnish, right? So all complete plates have a garnish. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm using a fork and I'm fluffing the rice. I'm just kind of pulling it up from the bottom and just kind of fluffing it all and releasing it all, right? It's called fluffing your rice. So the purpose of the fried, like I said, is a garnish, right? All complete plates have a garnish. But it also, so not only does it add a beautiful touch to the plate for garnish, but it also, it's like a kale chip. You can chew on it, adds a nice crunch and like a nice pungent basil flavor. So you can mix it into the dish, you could take it off, but the main purpose is for garnish. But like I said, you can go any way with it. So we're gonna add a little bit of salt to our rice, right? A little fresh ground pep, a little fresh ground, and and some cayenne for a little bit of heat, right? We're messing with them flavor profiles. All right, I'm going to check this chicken real quick, guys. So I feel like we're cutting close. All right, so we got our beautiful chicken breasts. I'm going to go ahead, put one on the cutting board and check the temp real quick. Our braised greens are looking real good. Turn that down on low. All right, so take our chicken out. We're going to do a little temp check on this. If we need to start basting, we'll start basting. Just rotate these greens around real quick, guys. One sec. Like I said, the greens cook down a lot. You're going to be surprised when you see how much the greens really cook down. It's crazy. So we're going to put our thermo in our chicken. We want it about 155. Normally I take it out at 160, let it rest up. But I want 155 because I want to cook it just a little bit in the base and then let it rest. What's the meaning behind your tattoo? Which tattoo are you talking about? My brother, I got my sister's names and I got a breast cancer ribbon from my nanny who passed away from breast cancer. Kind of tells for itself. Try to... Alright, so let's check it out. Where we at? Creeping up to 150. Alright, so these need a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Alright, so we're going to put these back in for just a tad bit longer. We're going to pull them out and we're going to baste them up. So they're almost there. Just about. Alright, we're right on schedule. Oh yeah, sauce is thick, really red, nice pomegranate flavor. That Pinot cuts it perfectly. Well, gotta go. Yelled at by the girlfriend. See ya. Nice to see you again. Hey. Thanks for stopping by, man. Go make your girl happy, bro. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, dude. I'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully, for the free giveaway if we hit our 200 followers. So, thanks for stopping by, dude. That's funny. Alright, so I got my seasonings in there. I'm going to kind of just fork it around, mix it up a little bit, right? Ooh. A little sweat in my eye. For how cold it is outside and the windows open and everything, you'd think that I wouldn't be sweating and as hot as it is right now. That's not the case. Small ass kitchen, man. So I'm putting this back on. We got our seasonings mixed in. I'm going to retain that heat in there. Clean off the board real quick. Gosh. There we go. Alright, so we got our basil chop ready to plate up, right? We're about to baste our chicken in the delicious compound butter that we made a couple episodes ago, guys. Right? Still sitting in the same saran wrap, rolled up. We got a little butter ball we made. It's a compound butter consisting of all different things. So we'll get that ready. We're going to need some fresh garlic clove to throw in there. Do a couple smaller garlic cloves for the baste. And then I need to grab some fresh thyme, guys. Give me one sec. Grab some thyme real quick. Every good baste is going to use a little bit of thyme, I'll tell you that. You really want to enhance that flavor. And thyme's a great way of doing that. Alright. We are going to flash these carrots. Right before the plate up, we'll flash the carrots in, heat them back up, let the carryover happen. So we got a little sprig of thyme. So we got garlic, butter, right? We're going to let those go. Free giveaway? What's on, Alec? How you doing, baby? Thanks for stopping by. I'm all about the free giveaways. Now you have food, no trolls. Drew is emotional about the rice. That rice looks so good. It had me choking up and tearing up. In 18 though, 410 is matter. I just made a Twitch like 30 minutes ago and I have no idea what that means. I'm a noob. Crystal, you're the best. Crack me up, girl. Oh, Crystal. I'm glad you got to make it in. I am. Alright, so our greens are perfect. We're letting those chill. We're going to strain our sauce out, guys. We'll do that together while we wait for this chicken to finish up. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fine mesh strainer, right? And I'm going to take my sauce. I'm going to strain it out into a bowl. And I'm going to put it back in the pot and we'll finish it off with some butter. Alright, so I'm going to take that. So it's important to have a spatula here because what you're going to do is you're going to press the rest of that flavor from the veggies out while it's in the strainer and you're going to get all the juices out. So let me just mark off that spatula. We're going to take that chicken out in a sec. So I'm going to take my sauce, I'll pour it into the strainer, okay? And then I'm gonna press into the shallots, right? And look at all that liquid that comes out of it. That's all flavor. Okay? All flavor. Alright. Now that's done, we'll dump that. Okay, that's in the trash. Now we got this delicious, perfect little strained thick sauce. Okay, we're gonna let that chill for a sec. I'm gonna put it on the stove where it's nice and hot. It's just gonna like keep it at like a nice little steady temperature, right? Chicken's coming out, guys. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. I think we're at that point. Alright. We got our chicken. Put a little bit of hot oil in there too. So I'm gonna move the brace to the back so we can get a nice little view for you guys. Low flame here, guys. Right, just hot enough. The pot should be plenty hot to start melting it, but you know, you don't want a high flame. You don't want to burn that butter. If you get scared to burn the butter, add a little bit of olive oil. Smoking temperature rises, and you won't have a problem with it burning. I would keep it on a lower heat though. Carrots are baby reds. We're gonna throw those back in the oven. Let those finish off. I'm gonna turn it up just so they kind of get like some good color on them. You know what I'm saying? The fudge happened to chat. What's going on? What happened to chat? I see chat moving. I'm chewing on my keyboard looking at that chicken, right? That chicken looks good. Smells good too. So we got our chicken, guys. Now what we're going to do for the baste is we're going to add a lot of our compound butter. So let me just slice this real quick, guys. So much flavor in this butter. I mean, look at it. See the little colors in it? So butter. More butter. More butter. A little more butter. Slicing it. Throw that in there. Almost touched it again. That's why you gotta keep a towel on you, heat pad. I almost did it again. Okay. Now we're gonna let that butter melt up a little bit. Okay. Let that butter do its thing. Melt down. We're gonna throw our sprig of thyme in there. Okay. Our crushed garlic cloves, which I'm just kind of crushing with the back of my knife. Throw those in there as well. Let it melt down, guys. I'm going to get a basting spoon in the meantime. Alright. So we got butter, we got a little olive oil in there. We got our thyme. We got our garlic, right? Alright, butter. Melt down. Let's go. Don't have all day. Trying to plate up, show these people what we got. Alright, so now basting, basically taking all this good liquid, we're going to pour it right on top of the chicken. Just let that butter melt down real quick, guys. It's almost there. Add a little bit more. Can never have too much butter, especially when you're basting. Dry chicken still? Trust me. This ain't no dry chicken, baby. Chicken's perfect. Alright, so like I said, guys, you got your chicken at the top. You got all your delicious liquid down here. And we're just going to pour that right on top of the chicken. It's going to give it this beautiful glaze. And also enhance the flavor with all these, you know, garlic, thyme. Butter itself has all those flavors locked into it, right? So we're just going to finish the cooking process with a little baste. Put the thyme on top of the chicken. Okay. We're let the chicken finish cooking off, right? A little bit. We're going to let them rest. Nice. The chicken has such a beautiful glaze on it now. That's what butter does to things. It adds a beautiful texture profile. Alright. Looks like those are chilling. Oh yeah. Smelling good, guys. Smelling very good. So those are good. We're going to let those rest in just a second. We got our sauce chilling. We got our braised greens. And looks like we're about ready to plate up, guys. Stoked. I can't wait. Like I said, I've been envisioning this dish in my head for like a week and a half now. Slowly building, adding items into it, whatever. But I am so excited to plate this up. Like I said, I've been looking at it in my head. So we need I got some pomegranate seeds, guys, to go on the plate as well. If you guys don't have pomegranate seeds, they're delicious, right? Okay. Alright. Well, the chicken is resting. We're going to get our plates ready. We'll do one at a time. We'll get that main plate for the pictures and everything, you know what I'm saying? Get that beauty up. I'm going to get my basil back in the fridge, make a little room for myself. Alright. Looking good, guys. You know what we're going to do as well while the chicken's resting? This chicken, though, like on God, it's the real deal. Guys, seriously, look at this. The glaze on this chicken is absolutely insane. Oh my God. Oh, the smell of it. Woo! Baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, huh? Alright, so where are we at? This is the deal, guys. First thing down is going to be the greens, right? Secondly, we got to take our rice. I need my mold. And I'm going to do a little mold. So how I'm doing the mold tonight, guys, if you want, you know, quick little tricks, any kind of bowl, dish, little ramekin, any shape, whatever, will work. In this case, I'm going to use my little cup because it has like a nice, you know, thick layer on it. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take my rice, right? And I'm going to put some rice in here. Okay. And that's going to be my mold as my little measuring cup, right? This is how we're doing it. Uh-oh, someone's been timed out. We doing dessert? Not tonight, baby. We'll do a dessert next week for sure. I was planning on throwing a dessert in next week. So, yeah, it will be. It will be. All right, guys, what's going on? Another no-name Panda Express chef thinking can match. It's all right, guys. Let the haters hate. You know, I ain't tripping. No biggie for the kid, right? I've seen it all. All right, guys. So let's let the fun begin. So let's lay our greens down. Our braised greens down on the plate. Like I said, I have a vision for this, so just let me get it down. Vision is there. So we got our braised greens down. Okay. I wanted it more in like, you know, like a little circle, right? Grab a paper towel. It's going to be a really neat plate, guys. I want a really good picture of this one tonight. Make sure your plate's clean. Alright, so we got our greens down, guys. We did chocolate lava cake. That's what we did last time, baby. We'll do a different dessert. We'll switch it up a little bit. We'll do something. Alright, so next is the rice, right? I got it in a little mold. So I'm going to place that down. Now look at that little mold, right? See how cool that is? A little more green over here. Alright. So we got our mold, right? Propped it right on the plate. Perfect. Okay. Next, we're taking our chicken, our airline breast. That's been, let me get a paper towel. Like I said, when it rests, guys, the juices are going to come pouring out. If you don't want the juice all over your plate, kind of running around after, just take a little paper towel, sop it up a little bit. No biggie. Okay. Chicken breast going right on top of our rice. Stay there, puppy. Don't fall on the kid. Okay. Chicken breast down. Alright. Next, we'll take our little beautiful sauce, Acito. Okay. Grab a little spoonage, a little plating spoon for how I want to put this down. Gotta wash it off real quick, guys. Bear with me, bear with me. Oh, chicken down! Chicken down! It's all good. It is all good. Knew that was gonna happen. There we go. It's all good. It's a fatty chicken breast. Don't blame it for going down. There we go. I had this weird feeling behind me that like the chicken kind of fell off the plate, so I just figured that was gonna happen. Let's get our little mess out of there, right? All right, R.I.P. chicken. No, we got it, baby. We got it. We got it. All right, so we're gonna take our sauce. I'm gonna layer that around a little bit. It's a pomegranate red wine sauce, guys. Color is incredible. Really digging it. Alright, we got our sauce. And I think I need a little more for how I want it. A little bit more on this side. I'll match it up a little bit. Alright. Perfecto. So we got our sauce, guys. Like I said, I'm staying tidy and neat for the picture tonight, so you're going to see me wiping up the little drops and all the stuff like that. Okay. So we got our sauce down, right? Next, we're going to take our pomegranate seeds. Kind of place these babies around in pairs around the plate. I'm telling you, these pomegranate seeds, game changer. Game changer. I'm doing them all around the plate. You'll get the 360. Don't worry. So we got our pomegranate seeds down, right? We're going to take some of our basil. Now, if the basil, guys, gets a little too wet, right? Because it's been chilling in the fridge, just take a paper towel. Take your fresh chopped herb. Doesn't have to be basil. It could be parsley. It could be whatever. Welcome back, Corby. What up, Drew? Looks good. Sorry for dropping in late. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate you stopping by at all. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. All right, so the basil's a little bit on the wet side, so I'm just going to press it out. It's going to help kind of disperse it over the plate. All right. Some of that out of there. All right. So we got our fresh chopped basil. We're going to lay some of that over the plate. Basil two ways, right? Fried basil, which is coming, and the fresh chopped basil. Okay. Perfecto. I'll switch back. Give me 1 sec, guys. Alright, so we got our basil down. Next, our carrots. Okay. We got our beautiful, beautiful carrots. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab our fried basil leaves, guys. So this is where the fried basil leaf comes in. We're using it as a garnish. It's nice and crispy and translucent. So I'm going to pop our fried basil. Where do we want these? We'll do them down here. We'll do them like this. Do a couple fried basil leaves down here. Let's go like that. That'll work. Okay. So we got our fried basil down. Add like a nice little crunch, you know what I'm saying? And last but not least, guys, give me 1 sec. Alright. Last but not least, we got our delicious carrots. I'm just grabbing them real quick, guys. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. so we got our carrots. I'm just kind of taking them out real quick. We're going to layer these carrots up on the bone. Okay. And voila. We got our plate, guys. What a dish, man. Came out exactly how I envisioned it. Look at that. Looking great. Loving it, baby. Came out exactly how I wanted. Exactly how I envisioned. Yeah, baby. What's going on over here? In Charge dropping 400 biddies. Pops dropping 1,000. Ma dropping 700. Thank you very much for the bits, guys. There's our dish for tonight, guys. We got our airline chicken breast, our carrots, rice pilaf, braised greens, and our pomegranate red wine sauce. We got our fried basil, pomegranate seeds, and fresh basil on the plate. Looking bueno, huh? Looking bueno. Let's go ahead and get back on the block for you guys. Whoa, wrong one. One last time, guys. I will be posting a picture on social media. You guys will get a way better picture on there opposed to now, right? I'm gonna do like a little 360 for you guys. Okay. Looking good, guys. All right. Perfect. I'm very happy with how this turned out, guys. Can't wait to eat it. All right, guys. Nice job. Thank you very much. Thanks for all the compliments, guys. Appreciate it very, very much. So, Fancy Man, great job. I see you repping Trader Joe's. I did go to Trader Joe's and get those pomegranate seeds. I went to Vaughn's and, I was looking for them, and they were out. So I called Trader Joe's, and I was like, please tell me, because I know it's a seasonal thing at some places. So I know you guys usually always have them. So shot over there, grabbed them. Perfect. That's art. Absolutely. So, guys, I'm going to take a picture, post it on social media. You have a little better look at it. I'm going to plate up G's food. I'm going to let you guys chop it up. So, like I said, guys, next week, EVOL1, what's going on? Thank you very much for the follow. I'm not quite sure how many follows we got. I'll check back on it. But regardless, we'll hit it next week. 200 follower free giveaway tomorrow, guys. Not tomorrow, Tuesday. We're going to be announcing it. Daisy, come on, you want a treat? We'll give Daisy Cam one shot. We're doing a free giveaway for a 200 follower celebration next week. Tune in on Tuesday to get your treat. Figure out who's in the raffle. We're going to do a raffle for whoever's in the chat. We will be giving away, whether a gift card, whether it's another culinary item, we'll be giving it away. So make sure you're in here on Tuesday for that. Thanks again for everybody tuning in tonight. I really do appreciate it very, very much. I will check in back with you guys on social media for a picture, show you guys the final product. It's going to look a lot better on picture than, with all the lighting and everything like that. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. I had a lot of fun creating this dish with you guys. I can't wait to dig in on it. It looks super, super good. There's your Daisy Cam for the night. What is that, the second or third one for the night? You guys are in control of that. We'll have a Daisy emote as soon as we get partnered up, guys. I promise you that. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to read off what we had tonight. And then I'm going to put on some music and let you guys chop it up while we get out of here. So, G, blank face coming through with a 3-month resub. Maxie gifting a sub over to Rob for the 2-month resub. Thank you very, very much. Supreme Denver coming through with the host. Thank you, Butta. Auntie Tish, thank you for the follow. Gmo gifting a sub to Tish, thank you. Manga, thanks for the host, my brother. Crystal, thank you for the follow. Sean, thank you for the follow. Shibby5, thank you. And Only Him, thank you guys for the follow. Thank you for the gifted sub, G, to Happy Chef. I appreciate it greatly. Dilly, thanks for the biddies. Thanks for the gifted sub, my man. To Supermanium, welcome to the family tree. G, thanks for the bits. Dad, Mom, thank you for the bits. Evoli, thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. And